All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm Princess. This is the food court. I use any and all pronouns. I like to stream horror games, indie games, dating sims, a lot of things. Just sort of whatever I want, really. Today we are going to be playing Beacon Pines, but first we are going to do the Somaliach word of the day. For those of you who don't know, Somaliach is my native language. I was blessed enough to be able to grow up learning it in my household as well as an elective in school. Today we are going to learn the word for that can't be true. Okay. We're going to learn the word for jam. Damn. I'll give you an extra one for free. A word for boots. Boots. Damn. Boots. Boots. You can't, yeah, gotta keep your teeth together when you say the U in that one. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty silly. And without further ado, we're going to get back into the game. It's been a while since we've played Beacon Pines. What's happening? Shit. Strange. Rumble. Okay. We go meet up with Rollo. Oh, right, because we got the sky to rumble this time. So she would be like, oh no, never mind, I'm just gonna go home. So in this, we are starting the timeline where we went to go see Rollo without her. Heard. I'm caught up. Oh my god. I've recently done a deep clean of my room, so there's some small items that are not where I'm used to having them. What's up, girl? Hey, Dawn. Tracking down a lead. You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Shopper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulates that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. So that's why the kid's here. A kid our age, who just showed up to a town one night with a lawyer. Solomon. Bingo! So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep. Or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her sources, Luca. Okay. I'd better not dilly-dally. I gotta get to the treehouse. You won't even let me go that way. Fine. I can't look in there either. Illusion of choice. She's still here. I think the treehouse is this way? No, that's the diner. Treehouse this way? Oh. Excuse me. What are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future. Yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits! Oh my god. What a jerk, right, kid? Holy. Oh, did I get anything new? Oops. Pungent?
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook.
Yeah, I would say that's pungent.
Some fish have refined taste.
Yeah. Okay, right. This is like a fishing minigame. I gotta take it easy. Let her come to me. Ads start in a minute. I'll pause those in a second. I'm letting her come to me. Oh! Okay, now I pause ads. Boink. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. Oh! I'll answer that later. I got accepted into an art program thing. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Interesting. Rollo, are you still up there? No, I'm sorry. Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times.
Oh, that wasn't gentle.
And it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. So I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends. It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response.
Why?
Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Now we're shouting. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. You wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Roland's tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe. Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. I hate that. That's never, I know they're children, but that's never what's happening. When you're having an emotional response, that's not the real you. Those are your real emotions. But it's not who you are. It's what you do with those emotions. And this is not great, but that does not make him the real Luca just because they have had one fight. Sorry, that really peeved me. Stop quoting your pa's nonsense like it means anything. Gotta snooze the ads one more time. Yeah, well at least my paw is still around.
The words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line, but it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rollo. Oh. Dang it! Poor kids. Oh. I keep thinking those will go away automatically, and they never do. If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Okay, I guess it's just... Can I...
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
I assumed that was where my clothes were. Rollo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. Let out your emotions, little guy. I thought I'd get something from this, and it's okay that it's just kicking a little ball because I do enjoy that as well. Can I not change? I came over here to change, but I guess I'll just go to bed. I guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh. Poor kids. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
It's in the middle now. She was kicking it. You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
Yeah.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
change. I just want you to change. I bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. So you should go hang out and talk. If Rollo still thinks I'm going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Am I just going back to bed? I don't want to do that. I want to go do things. I would like adventure in the Great Wide Somewhere.
Luca dozed off again.
Okay. Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling very well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out.
Oh, what do you mean?
Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Can I just... I would like to go. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. What? I'm aiming for that? Oh!
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Oh. The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house.
Oh.
Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often.
That's so sweet.
Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before.
Oh,
but
no.
at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental.
Ads, ads, ads. It's ads time. Hope you've all been doing well. I've been okay. We are a week and a half away from Ren Fair. And I am feeling it. Ooh, I am feeling it. We're okay, though. Ultimately, we will survive, and that is news. That's news, and that's not anything important I have to be looking at right now. There's a lot of things that are important that I have to be looking at right now. That's part of why I am here. I missed you guys. I missed being able to just sit and hang out. I might... After this, I'm doing dishes, and then if I have the energy, I am going to continue making my costume for Ren Fair. It's going to be this cute little, like, lacy jellyfish number. It's going to be real cute. I need to put the fabric on the umbrella. I've painted it already, so it does look jellyfish-esque. But I want it to be shade. I want it to be sheer and shade and like have like a little bit of drop down stuff to like help shield me from the wind. So I'm excited. It's probably going to be mostly ideating with the amount of fabric I have right now, which is a lot. There's like a lot of fabric. I didn't think it would be that much fabric. Oh, it's been a while since I've sewn. This I won't have to sew. It'll all be pinning because I want to use this lace and this fabric for other things. Hi, sweetheart. I am at the moment pet sitting 2 cats. One is Charlie, the like 2.5 toothed little baby that needs medicine twice a day. He's been so sweet. And the other is Daubert, who you guys might remember from like a month or 2 ago when I pet sat him last. Because of all of the wildfires across Canada, a lot of people's flights have been canceled. It's sort of the like first world problem part of it, but it's still like a part of it. So they had to rush to make sure that their cat was taken care of while they had to wait 4 days for the next available flight to come back home from wherever they are. Which is incredibly stressful, but I am happy I get to see Daubert. Which is like a Nicholas name for Dobby, I assume. Anyways, ads are over.
He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
I consumed a lot of boba. I thought she would be talking a little bit more. Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modewell. She said you met yesterday. What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. All right, then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source.
Huh?
Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit.
The source?
The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour.
We're a child, first of all.
Make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself.
Am I talking to Satan?
It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire.
What do you mean?
Wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
We're talking to the devil.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper.
Don't put me in the same boat as you, kid.
Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands.
Buddy.
With a jolt and a twist,
Is it Grandma?
the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant.
Huh?
The sensation was oddly familiar.
We've been doing time loop stuff this whole time.
as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this.
No.
Lucas staggered back. You aren't me.
Get him.
Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son.
What the hell?
Luca watched
I
his
guess
older
I have
self
weep
shake
now.
its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames.
Huh?
In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters.
Whoops.
Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
I choose what I choose because it gets me the best results. Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. That's very sweet. Now get your little butt out of bed. I thought the ghost said that this was the end of the line for us. You don't want to miss that, do you? The festival, I assume, is what I said. It's today? Probably. I guess not. I thought it was yesterday. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I have a hot dog with corn on it waiting for me right now. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. All right. I love you, Luca. I love you too. Oh.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
Yippee!
Through thick and thin.
Yeah.
Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Ooh.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
That's where the grave is. We're okay. We don't need to... Hello? There you are, Luca. Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy. Buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Is it normal for other people to want you and your friend to hash things out? These are like children, but go somewhere quiet? I don't want to talk to them. There's so many of that guy. Locked. Come on. Hey, Don. I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival's for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town. Like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assumed at first too, until I eavesdropped on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you that this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? A special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is, PH, I think they're a big deal. PH thinks they're a big deal. Where is quiet? Oh, I can go in here? Oh, I'm watching a show.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great
Oh, they're
town.
talking at me.
What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow.
Sure.
In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck, a scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Shopper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Reverence Fund.
They're doing some William Afton shit to me. That was unhelpful. Well, I didn't actually try going to the treehouse. What if I just tried going to the treehouse? It's pretty quiet there. That would be far too easy, wouldn't it? Lounging. That's nice. Oh, somewhere quiet. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart. The weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But The lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fitz. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. Where's Quiet? What's that way? I thought she'd reiterate what her thing was. I'll just keep going this way. Oop. Maybe it's quiet over here somewhere. The library. How could I forget about the library? The library. Somewhere quiet. Hey, Luke.
Kato's eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Yay! The first... Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Kato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
On the planet Farpool, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a
Kato
tissue.
stared at Luca eagerly.
Huh? Get it? Huh? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. The fifth issue.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf.
Once you've got a book, you can either bring it here to me or just grab a different one.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4, from the shelf.
That's number 4.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5, from the shelf.
There we go, that's more like it. Ah, you found it!
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The
No!
Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Cool.
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rollo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jaff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
grief.
continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub cart. Grift in Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant! I guess you're off then? Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. And that is this way? Perhaps I was there. It's down here, maybe? Is this... Are you snack? You're snack. Yay. I love when I find snack immediately. Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo
Before
come?
Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Ugh. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Oh, that's just...
Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth.
Ew!
He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come on.
He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished
The
off
coffee
the
shop.
remainder of the corn dog.
Yippee! This is getting to be a whole thing. And it's great! He's going through a lot of effort for you, buddy. I don't know why you're getting so peeved at this. He's put in so much effort to reconcile with you, and you didn't even want to do it. You just wanted to sit in bed again. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kid have some fun. Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
Lumi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
Oh, that's a guy? I had like a popcorn kernel stuck right between my front tooth. Like behind my front tooth, between my gum and my like brace, my like retainer, my like metal retainer. It sucks. Sucks to feel. Sorry if you see my hand in my mouth. It's because I'm trying to get rid of that. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. See, was that so hard? Ugh, I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Takes flight but has no wings. Good luck, Luca. Takes flight. Oh, he's right here. I wouldn't say a balloon takes flight. But I'm still having fun. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then, I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you've earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that happened with your mom and all. I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rollo. Still my turn! I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. Not technically important, but this is best friend feedback I would like to look at. I like red. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Rollo, you dog! This is why we're best friends. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. What are you talking about? Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. I would like to break into Perennial Harvest. That was like a really good idea. Rollo, why am I piloting a fucking square?
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
This is Jeff. This is Jeff. I remember Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Everything all right? Huh? Yeah. Everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know? I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
That's very sweet. Oh, we're both scratching ourselves. That's cute. So what is this festival? There's balloons, there's drinks, there's surveys. And what's this guy doing? Thank you for that moment, Jeff. That was delightful. What are you doing? We don't get to know. We're here. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
Huh? I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Huh?
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
What do you mean, Grandma?
But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
Grandma?
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Are you gonna kamikaze?
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward.
I think she's
But
on a
if there
suicide
is,
mission.
I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you.
Don't worry, Grandma. I'm already stuck in this time loop hell. I'll get us out of
I
this.
hope someday you can accept that.
I will not.
Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
And what, we're just chilling now? We are just hanging out? What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rollo.
Luca was at a loss for words.
I tell you what, as much as I hate surprises, if my friends made me a scavenger hunt, there's a bug in my room. Where did it come from? If my friends and I had a fight, and I locked myself in my room, and they coaxed me out with a scavenger hunt and riddles, that would be, why are you squished? You're... Okay. It's not that squished, it's just slightly squished. And it's weird. I'll look at that later, I guess. You can't just ask someone why they're squished. Okay, anyways, it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful gesture, and I would be incredibly grateful too.
But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
Huh?
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
What? Huh? Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks.
It was not fireworks.
It was not. That's not fireworks,
It was
Rollo.
something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
What the hell?
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Huh? Oh my god! We got ice aged!
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill.
That's it?
Before they could react, it encased them in ice.
Bros forever, I guess.
Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason.
I mean, they're technically together forever if you think about it.
So, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
What the hell?
In a silent treehouse turned statuary. In
Is
a town
this-
brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together.
What do you mean we got insta ice aged?
For the rest of time. The end.
No, not the rest of time. Eventually we have to be thawed out. That's how time
Can't
works.
be the ending. It simply can't.
It's a crazy ending, I'll give you that
I
one.
won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
Who are you, by the way?
There are more endings, more possibilities.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Who are we?
We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Yeah, okay. I'm concerned about you, ma'am. Let's try running here. Iggy wiped his cheek with his sleeve. Oh, while we're here with Iggy.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches. He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy. See ya, jorks. Fun. We know where that leads them. Do we? Do I? This way, we'll take the tunnels. Huh?
Luca
Tunnels?
and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Don't say that.
In fact, it was ice.
Don't like that.
Chapter 5.
Sorry. I came here to escape the ice.
Signs. They stood silently, catching their breath.
What do you mean it's here too?
The sky was like sapphire.
Okay.
With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
What is this? What is this? What's happening? Where are we? That was actually pretty badass. I think we lost them. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill. Then what's up with the Winter Wonderland? All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me. Okay.
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow.
That's probably where they're gonna come out
Two
of.
faint seams were visible along the surface.
Don't trust it. A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like it. That's car tracks. Luca! Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Is that bozo gay? I hope nothing bad has happened to you out in those woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
It seems like the only dangerous thing in this woods is you. He speaks! The young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios? Just lucky, I guess. Boy, howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you? You knew my parents? I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving. Yeah, man. There's nothing even over here. Hey, hey, why is this the same layout as my house? Because this is where the house would be, and then this is the archway to where my dad's grave is. And this is the sign. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Care? Meh, still within safe ranges. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. 258 Kelvin. What do you mean 258 Kelvin? What is 258 Kelvin? $258 Kelvin to Celsius. Okay, that's not that bad. That's only -15. That's survivable. What's all this? -15 Celsius. Hard to say with all this snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under there. What town could this even be? There couldn't be another town this deep into Weepwood. I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
The boys stared in disbelief at the sign that now clearly read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines. How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we got turned around. Where did all this snow come from? Well, it's been colder than normal lately. There's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before, it was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source. Perhaps the source of everything. Capital T. Capital S. You know what I'm saying? Iggy? No, I don't know that I know what you're saying. I was noodling with stuff over here. That's why I was riffing. I'm back. You think it's related? What the hell is going on? We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving. And we're gonna get us some answers? I also want the answers. Why can't we go that way?
The fencing glistened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
That's where the treehouse is. Looks like the stuff they put up around Weepwood. The stuff who put up? I don't know. Right. This stuff look familiar to you? It looks like the barrel neath the near the puddle that I shoved me into. Yeah. Yeah.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is, that's not the right voice. My face is mangled, the town is destroyed, and everyone we've ever known is gone. We don't know that. You can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion and more than a little guilt.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Can't I at least go into an inn? Not like an inn, I-N-N, just an inn, I-N, inside. Let's just rest for a bit.
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing.
It's
trying
negative
to make sense of the
15.
events of the day.
As fine as that is, it's not fine enough for two little boys to just hang out in the out.
As it was, all they had
Sleep
energy
there?
for was to sit in silence, numb.
Go in! Are they gonna die here? Oh my god! The way the snow covered everything over. It's kind of common. Yeah. It feels like we've entered the world we were just in. Where we got forever broed in the treehouse. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh? For getting us away from those creeps. I sort of froze up back there. Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what the gunk would do. You didn't, right? Of course not. And second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But that's exactly what you should have done. Huh? I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you? Yeah, I'm into that kind of thing. Jeez, your goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point. Why would you go around saying cruel things to try to get into fights?
Iggy shrugged.
Something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored? Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rollo are always having a blast together. Laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control.
Iggy now wept openly.
Perfect little Luca Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My life is not perfect. Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet and she already likes you. You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great, but she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
It must be raining out here. Definitely.
Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
Don't fall asleep in the cold! We should probably try and get some sleep. Not out here! Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all this. You're gonna die in the snow! Your children!
His eyes began to slowly drift shut.
It's the Ice Age. It's -15. Luca? Yeah. I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad? I'll give you the full tour when we get back. You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
When it comes to worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't half bad. It's very sweet. I'm really concerned that
The
these
house smelled
children...
of warm bread.
Yep.
Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug.
I don't like this.
He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. This is how you remember them, huh?
Don't be mean to me. They're my family. They're delightful people.
Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes. Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know, it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block
Rude.
and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you?
Huh?
Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he
Dad?
chose to abandon us.
What do you-
Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The
Okay.
doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went.
Limped. That person we saw before was limping. We are clones. Made to be experimented on.
He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope.
Huh?
It was his parents, fighting.
Oh, I thought it was a scary, like, Edgar Allan Poe moment of hearts in the floorboards.
Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people.
What does our dad do again? I thought he was like a fisherman.
I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you.
Not you too.
Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca? Is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all.
We just realized we're in a simulation.
Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere? Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun. A figure approached soundlessly
Hello?
from the foggy snowfall.
Who are you? Rouse?
It stood above them, lingering in contemplation.
How are you here too?
Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on
Huh?
his head.
Ow!
From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Get your hands off me!
Whether it was the calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
You two certainly have caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. We were asleep, minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me. You...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
You big-headed, scoffy-necked furball? Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit in here. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you? A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. Great. How about a name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off? Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
No, wait, hey, wait. Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are? You might also say that. Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us? Or not? Before knowing how to leave, one must be knowing where they are. Alright, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Okay, well, I guess we're following him. Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
Very well, I suppose this is not time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back
Luca
home.
and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place,
Yup.
cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we've stumbled through some time travel gate in Weepwood. Or we teleported to some alternate universe. Or this is all just some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home. You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original true Beacon Pines. Huh? What do you mean? You both grew up here, but the town you've called home for the past several years is a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair, but a replica nonetheless. That's impossible. It's too much work. You'd need a whole town to replicate a town. Indeed. To pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to this miraculous thing we call a brain. It has a real aversion to discontinuity. A revulsion, even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. They took my voice! So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty? The best one can do is uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
The source. Why'd you say the source like that? Why indeed.
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. There's no way they
He
could.
looked down at his feet. His eyes darted back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this really is home.
He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out,
Iggy, it's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood. That makes sense. Just go back the way we came, basically.
Chapter 6.
Oh, before we begin that, it's ad time! It's ad time! I actually really have to pee, so this worked out great. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and we will be right back. I'm back. I left you guys with some ominous wind while I was gone. I hope you enjoyed that. I do love a good little ambiance, even if it's like a little spooky. I think it's calming. I think it's relaxing. I biffed it really hard when I went to Clue. I think I told you guys that. But yesterday I had a photo shoot where I got to be like a beached siren. It's gorgeous. The two photos that have already come out of it are absolutely beautiful. But I didn't think about how the sand would exfoliate all of the scab and all of the healing stuff off of my knee. So now it's really raw again and it feels really bad. So that's cool for me. So that's really cool and exciting. And a really cool and nice thing that's happening for me in my life right now. Every time it's like time to chat, I don't know what to chat about. I love to hang. But every time it's like, I don't know. All I'm doing right now is Ren Fair prep. I'm sure I'll be doing more things in like a few weeks. We'll have something to talk about. But for now. Oh my god, this game.
The source.
Yeah?
Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived.
Huh?
He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more.
What?
As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle.
I would like more.
Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest.
Yeah.
But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard. A headstone.
Yeah. They probably didn't
Dry
move the
whisper
body.
escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. Not your accent. You're here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here, alone, in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply. Just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
Huh? We gotta hide. 259K. Fall off distance still good. Dude, did you hear it? Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved the whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who loved them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey, don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah, come on. It's almost lunchtime. He's dancing away! Weirdo. Here I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
Oh my god. I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey! Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow crying like some pushover? Who are you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some chick comes at you acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah! Karen and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awfully valuable to Perennial Harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate would have happened to their precious source, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And what if it's too big to
Iggy
smash?
flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I didn't get any good cracks. I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Let's do this. Okay. You put me back here again. It can get awful cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best for you two to stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rollo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Aw, shucks. Now that hurt my feelings. Screw that guy. No kidding. So they took away my house. So is that why no one leaves? Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that? Long story. So a few years back, I came into the possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? That's the long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop, and you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare, but like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? I prefer to think of it as an incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you sir should have seen the looks on your faces. Rollo got grounded for months, which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried them under that tree. But when I came back for them later, they were gone. I figured some grown-up found them and tossed them.
Triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out it wasn't the fireworks that got moved, it was us. Unbelievable. That might be helpful. It's all frozen.
Looking down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Whatever happened here, it happened fast. The fish didn't even have time to run. So how'd they have time to move us? Or, swim run? Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who's in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotten children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero. I was always partial to Atomic Hank myself. Is that so? Do you really think you have any chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. I just made eye contact with my roommate as I said that. Prepare for blast off, loser. This way so you guys can see it right. So what are we... Oh, I think I might have found the source. Let's check this out first. Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. Oh, I need to charge my phone. Crooked. Alright. You know what? Alright. I can grab it with my foot. Ha 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 ha. Let's see what's this way. Nothing. Okay. Maybe up here? Okay, I guess we'll go to the big scary hole.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes.
Yeah!
Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo! 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 Whoa. I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. This is the source? It's a dang hole? How do we smash a hole? Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr! Where's Rollo? I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Drats, it's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you? You could have worn a jacket.
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined...
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge? Oh, heavens no. My role is to merely flash a winning smile and manage various complications. Complications like us. You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. That's not your voice. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our parts in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime. And you happen to be extras, ready for your curtain call. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. I doubt he came alone. It makes even a professional, such as myself, embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change! There. That's better. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Huh? Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it
Just
down
drop
the
it.
hole.
Just drop it. Stop! Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you. Regret's one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your precious hole? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. Ba-ba-ba. That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool. Call off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You all can head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like
With a
this?
nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
That's not nonchalant. That's with pizzazz. Gusto, even. Oh! Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
Tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side.
Iggy!
Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
Ah!
His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
Take your coat off. You reckless child, what have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back. What channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference, they're always listening. If you do that, the Clip Boys will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kaya's out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas
With a
Young.
wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Who is this? Wow, can you believe this guy? Glad I learned how to hum.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kerr, just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
You aren't gonna kill your friend like that, are
Every
you?
muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no!
Luca felt his hand slipping.
No, wait, hey, no, wait! And I told you what you need to do with bullies. I can't. It's the only way out of this mess. 2 birds, 1 stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
A calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Let me do the right thing. For once. This sucks! Oh, this sucks really hard!
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good. I don't
The
think
two
that's the
silhouettes
end of
were
them.
swallowed by darkness.
Yeah. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Curious. But of course, those fireworks of Iggy's must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempest liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold and the fireworks made the hole freeze over. That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what might have happened in such a case.
We have some idea what that would look like.
Yeah. It would take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all of this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn? You are going to save the world.
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny.
What does that mean?
To be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder.
What?
Revenge served cold.
What?
Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good? I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels.
Yeah.
Let's go back and find something more definitive.
You and me both, babe. This is cute art. This is adorable, actually. Oh, I need a second here just to calm down. What do you mean that's it? I thought that was what we were supposed to fucking do. I mean, I think obviously I'm gonna go back and refuse. If accepting doesn't do anything. I mean, it like brought me to my destiny, but like it huh? Barking. Is this important? No. It's not important. Okay. So we're gonna refuse this time.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help.
I'm glad I got his cadence right.
Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out.
I would love to give you a noble death, Iggy, but the game didn't let me. It said it had the 2 and the charm highlighted. Like the stuff was highlighted with Rollo's invisible ink, and I think that's interesting.
We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate
mirror,
and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled
hair.
Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away. A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end.
Okay.
I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
Okay. What's this one? After some, it was,
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop. Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr.
Mr.
Tolliver.
Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's
Mr.
there?
Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
We'll be asking the questions around here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, it looks like you're
The
sweating.
doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or we'll just say I have never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall.
Okay.
He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't
Mr.
even...
Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You taught me down how on earth can I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans! What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper, to make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran? Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help it blow up the festival, huh? Blow up the festival?
He
Good
shook his
Lord.
head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's
His
where
voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold.
Dude, we killed him.
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's anything information about this source thing, Cato can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. What's the point of being able to jump? This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? That's cute. Cato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on their place for Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get to access all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you in Drallo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Henkatomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I cannot be bought. Call it a personal code of consciousness. Actually, we're looking for some research. Now you're speaking my language! What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the country record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading, but they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there. Great.
Chapter 8. 6 feet under, 3
Huh?
pounds over.
What?
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles
I
of
don't
old
like
county
that.
records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Rollo Carter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring country records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a country record. Really? That's the best you got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like
Slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
Jay Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey, hey, hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name back? Oh my god, I'm not signed in. I don't remember who it was. Okay, hold on one moment, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Business, time-sensitive business. In the obit, Jay Hartford from the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? Jay Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were two Jay Hartfords. Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over. Then, who am I living with? Oh my god, we met our follower goal! Yay! Who followed? It won't tell me who followed me. It's just telling me that I reached it. Thank you, whoever just followed me. You helped me reach my goal of 50 followers. Should we do something? Maybe I should do something. Maybe I'll do a little 24-hour stream after Ren Fair's done.
The question hung in the air.
Oh. All right, gang. I got to close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do with the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Okay.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
Because she's probably already found the man in the
If he
basement.
was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering. He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Over here? Probably not if it's still open. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up and escaped from his bindings. Left without a trace.
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned.
Yeah, mine's starting to too.
Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
I feel that. Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Why would you just eat a handful of jam? I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So, if Gran knows we tied Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing's wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver just finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. Mr. Nuncreed doesn't need his jam. Cool, Gran? Okay. Stick to the plan. Go to bed. Play cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Yeah. Come on, legs. And just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? She's dragging me? Rest now and let me handle everything.
Chapter 9.
We're going to do this intro and then we will be done for today's stream.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
She was technically going to drug Mr. Nuncreed.
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Because he's not a cool guy.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay. Okay. I definitely could have taken care of that after we were done, but like, once again, some things are pretty time sensitive. And I might be talking here for a while. Who knows? Does this save? Hey, does this game save? I assume it saves automatically, right? I assume it saves automatically. I think we're fine. Oh, we should be fine. Thank you all so much for watching. I will not be streaming tomorrow. That is a definite thing I can tell you, is that I won't be streaming tomorrow. And I've got a busy day. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. I would like to stream as soon as possible. Doesn't always happen, and that's okay. Ultimately, the world is a mystery, and we all simply succumb to the whims of fate. Okay, let me, nope. Check this. That doesn't fully matter. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna raid someone. I think that's pretty fun. We don't have many people here, but it could be cute. I don't want to knock to ask the goose to collaborate. They're playing Signalis. That's not something that I'm playing, but we will raid them. Gauze the goose. The goose. It's a goose. Gauze the goose. And that will work. The raid has been created. And we're gonna raid. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy the goose. Goodbye. Oh, it didn't raid now. Oh, I see. It was counting down to when we would raid. I understand. Well, now it counted down to when we could press the raid now button. And now I can press the raid now button. I thought it was counting down to when you guys were leaving me. Goodbye.